I didn't always feel this way towards humans. When I was little, I had a curiosity about them like most young water dwellers did my age. They lived far above us on the surface. It felt like they were some kind of fantasy. But that fantasy shattered into pieces with the passage of time. I grew into a teenager, and then a man. As I grew, I had to watch helplessly as the seas I had grown to love my whole life became ridden with famine and disease, all because of the humans above carelessly dumping whatever they saw fit in our waters, uncaring about the damage it would cause to us. Eventually, I realized if I didn't step up, who would? If I didn't, my people would die. That day, I had changed. Gone was the old Finley, whom I envy for their blissful ignorance, buried in a watery grave, never to be dug up again. I started taking risks. I went out, alone, to scout out the waters above. I only found more trash, more pollution thanks to those awful humans. I fashioned a spear made from the garbage they gave us. It served as a hideous reminder of why I was there. Then, one day, on a patrol like any other, I had found a small ship with a young boy and his father. They were fishing. What right did they have to exploit the waters their kind ruined? I felt nothing but pure hatred for them. Then, when I came to my senses, I realized I was in front of the small child. His eyes widened with fear. To my left was his father, stabbed through the chest, and to my right was my spear, covered in red. Neither of them returned to the shore. I let the tides take what remained of them where it pleased. My bloodlust could not be satiated. I had felt satisfied for the first time in a very long time. But that satisfaction was short-lived. I returned to my village only to find it in ruins. A thick black liquid was everywhere. It stuck to everything it touched, yet it didn't seem to dissipate at all. But then I saw my mother, the only fish I truly had left, face down in a pool of that forsaken stuff. I held back my tears and rushed to help her, but it was too late for her. I could tell. I tried to touch her. One last futile attempt to search for life, but the substance, the inky black substance, it clung to me. It wouldn't let go. It entered my body. I tried swimming away, fighting against unconsciousness, before my world suddenly turned black. Eventually, I woke up. To my surprise, I had lived. I was resting on what felt like a sandy beach, but my eyes were covered in a thick bandage, among other parts of myself. I couldn't see. Then I heard a voice. A human! I quickly reached for my spear, but it was nowhere to be found. But the calm voice spoke to me still. You're safe, it told me. Before I could react, my senses started to leave me. I quickly ripped at the bandage obscuring my vision, only to find the beach I had imagined was not there. But that's when I was surrounded by a thick, white mist.